Rob, what's your thoughts about your match tonight? Your opponent, Kip Sabian. What are your thoughts going ahead of this match?
My thoughts on Kip Sabian? Well, I have been saying for weeks that I'm here to fight. I've come here to Canterbury to do exactly that. I'm here to put this belt that means the world to me on the line. Now, Kip, I know you're listening to this. You've tasted the Sharpe ending before, and you will taste it again. I will be leaving Canterbury the Z-Force champion, the filthy Z-Force champion, and the gorgeous Z-Force champion. I'll see you later on, Ducky.
Well, here comes one of the hot young properties of British wrestling, profiled as one to watch by Fighting Spirit magazine, Kip Sabian, super bad.
What an opportunity Kip Sabian's going to have here this evening. He's going to be taking on the man who beat him at the end of the gauntlet the last time we were in Canterbury. That is how Rob Sharpe became the Z-Force champion. There's a little bit of revenge on the mind of Kip Sabian along with that opportunity. Can he get the job done here? The Z-Force champion is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Sharpe, a very popular individual here in Canterbury, where, of course, he won that title in the most dramatic of circumstances at the end of that big 6-man gauntlet just a few short months ago. This will be Rob Sharpe's first defence of the title in IPW. What a contest this is surely going to be.
Well, as you said, no stranger to Canterbury, and these fans reacted immediately when they saw him come out to the ring with that distinctive pink ponytail.
I mean, Rob Sharpe did get a very good response from the crowd here. Just a quick word about Kip Sabian though. This man has a pedigree himself, trained of course by the Knight family. He is no stranger to competition himself. He's held belts quite a few times.
The following contest is for the Z-Force Championship, and it is set for 1 fall. I have been handed the following introduction to read by the challenger to my left. He is the heartbreaking, night-making, handsome hustler, your girlfriend's favourite wrestler, Superbad. It's pronounced super bad. Get it right, Hatch. This is super bad. Kip Sabian.
Hatch can't hit those high notes. Have you heard him at karaoke?
He's a bit like Adele, isn't he? You know, you think he probably could do it though, you know? He could reach it.
And his opponent to my right, from Quiverville, he is your current, reigning, defending Z-Force champion, Rob Sharpe!
So this is Kip Sabian's first appearance in IPW, but he's no stranger to Fight Nation, I believe.
Yes, I mean, as I've already alluded to, Dean, I mean, in that big gauntlet match, the last time we were in Canterbury, it was actually Kip Sabian who was the loser in the deciding fall that made Rob Sharpe the champion that we see. So this is, in effect, a sort of rematch from the end of that gauntlet.
A reasonably similar situation to what we're going to have later on with the world title, I suppose, but the Z-Force Championship, a Fight Nation Championship, we are carrying over into IPW because it has had such a great reception from Fight Nation fans.
Absolutely, it's one of the things that everybody wanted to see kept, and it has been kept. Fight Nation management listened, IPW management listened, and this championship contest is officially underway. Your referee, Mr. Tom Scarborough.
Well, Sabian giving away about 40 pounds or so to Sharpe, so he's never going to win a test of strength or a test of power like that we saw there.
It looks like he's giving up quite a bit of height there as well, Dean. Good few inches, certainly.
Indeed, Kip Sabian 5'11", Rob Sharpe 6'4". But as I said, Sabian has been getting a great reputation around the country in the last year or so. Profiled as one to watch by Fighting Spirit magazine, and they don't endorse wrestlers at the drop of a hat.
Absolutely, and what would that title win here this evening, what would that do for his profile, Dean? That would put it through the stratosphere.
Huge, it would be the biggest, the highest profile title of his career. You know, he's won various titles in regional promotions as he's worked his way up through the business. But you know, this would be the absolute pinnacle of his career. Nice nip up there. And this is what you think Sabian is going to have to do, is use his agility and speed to get the better of his bigger opponent.
I would say that the agility is something that probably Kip Sabian does have more than Rob Sharpe, but I think Rob Sharpe probably has more of the power game.
As we see from that forceful takedown, and again lifts him up high and drills him face first into the mat.
He's going to go for it again, I think, Dean. Oh no, too many times maybe.
Yep, telegraphed it.
Oh.
And there you see the weight difference.
That's what 40 pounds will do for you.
Yep.
Oh, he's been caught. What's the champion thinking here? Follow away slam maybe? Absolutely.
Bad landing for Sabian, look at him holding his back there.
It's going to be very difficult for Kip Sabian to do all those moves that require the agility if his back is going to not be able to hold up through this contest. That is definitely going to hurt him. Seems to be holding up there, but he didn't go as quick as I think he wanted to. I don't think he springboarded quite the way he wanted to off that rope there, Dean.
No, Sabian didn't get all of the kick, and Sharpe didn't get all of the block. And that time he nails him right between the eyes with the springboard kick.
Goodness
and
me.
you've got to think with Sharpe outside the ring, this is not where he wants to be against a man like Kip Sabian.
What a head of steam that was! Just completely wipes out the champion on the outside.
Straight into our front row.
And that says to me, Dean, that he knows what this is worth. That's what that drop kick says. It says it's worth that much to pull out moves like that. It's for the championship.
Absolutely. This is the big one for Kip Sabian. And that move has really rattled Rob Sharpe, and that's going to rattle his brains even more.
Oh.
Beautiful kick.
Very nonchalant cover.
Terrible cover.
He could have got it there, Dean. I do believe if he'd have been less nonchalant with that, maybe hooked leg, maybe put more of his weight on top of Sharpe, he could be the champion right now.
Absolutely, and this is where the inexperience and the young age, he's only 25 years old. This is the biggest match of his career. He's had a meteoric rise, and he is going to, he's going to make mistakes like that at his young age. You know, I'm an old fogey. I've seen it all and done it all before, and this is what you see guys of his age do these sort of things. He'll grow out of that.
Off the ropes again for the second time. That springboard has been such a deadly weapon for Kip Sabian.
He's really using the ropes to springboard, and he's using those knees and the kicks, and that is that kind of manoeuvre is going to neutralise the weight advantage of Rob Sharpe. It doesn't matter how big you are, if you get someone springing off the ropes and kicking you in the face, you're going down.
And that is exactly what the champion's been doing thus far. Completely outmatched on that. What a beautiful Northern Light suplex. In position goes Scarborough. Only a 2. Credit to the champion there for kicking out at only a 2.
Sabian's favoured finisher move of the Avoca driver. It's a cross-legged Michinoku driver. I don't know if he'd be able to get Sharpe up for that.
Might be difficult to hook those legs, you'd have thought. Actually, very long legs on the champion.
Indeed.
Champion's trying to block this.
Well, Sharpe managed to block that and just get a roll through, which took away the impact of the move.
It sort of nullified, didn't it?
Absolutely.
As it turned, he nullified that impact, so it sort of counted each other out.
Sharpe still looking to be in trouble, though.
Grabbing him by the ponytail, and Tom Scarborough rightly counting.
Oh, did you hear that chop?
And the champion trying to mount some offense. And that forearm made a very similar sound to the chop. That's how hard that forearm was.
He's just knocked Kip Sabian into the middle of next week.
A second European uppercut, and the champion, for the first time really in this contest, has momentum on his side. And Kip Sabian has a knee implanted right into his face. No, not quite.
Well, Rob Sharpe definitely in charge of things now.
There's a certain irony to this situation, Dean, that the crowd are firmly behind Rob Sharpe because they used to be against him so passionately, and now they're for him. It's going for the Sharpe ending.
Sabian knew it was coming, well scouted.
Once again, Rob Sharpe with a counter. Countering a springboard into a T-bone suplex. Look at the leg. No!
Just a 2 count.
I get the sense, Dean, that Kip Sabian may well be running on fumes at this point.
I was just going to say, will Sabian be able to get himself back into this match? Because so far it's tide has definitely turned and Rob Sharpe is in control. Not much behind those forearms of Sabian.
I was going to say exactly the same thing, Dean. Rob Sharpe, you can hear that move, you can hear the sound cracking on Kip Sabian's face, but little impact coming back.
Pele kick from Sabian. Is this the last roll of the dice for the challenger? Yes, it could be turned inside out by that clothesline.
He's going for the Sharpe ending once more. This is how he won the title. He's got it. Kip Sabian's out of it, Dean.
I thought Sharpe was going to go for the cover. He is now.
No, that's one. That's 2. Down. Gets the foot on the rope. Scarborough saw it. Sharpe doesn't know what's happened.
Well, that says a lot that Sabian was unable to kick out of the move, but he had enough energy, enough wherewithal to position his foot on the ropes and break the fall.
That was how Rob Sharpe won the title in the first place. Quick roll up. No, it's not going to win it that easy.
He's going for that. There it is.
He did get him up, dude. I don't believe it.
The Avoca driver.
That's 2. We've got a new champion.
Here is your winner and new Z-Force champion, Superbad Kip Sabian.
And that's an upset. This crowd are stunned.
Absolutely shocking scenes here in Canterbury. The crowd had actually only really just started to get behind Rob Sharpe. They launched into that Z-Force title, and just like that, it's gone. That can happen when you take the eye off the ball for just one moment.
The champion always has a bullseye on his back, and Kip Sabian will find that out now as well. Wow, big win for your new Z-Force champion, Superbad Kip Sabian.